Let's take a look at massive data breaches and the types of information that these attackers are trying to steal. Names, clearly. Social security numbers, which are often used in different types of identity theft and fraudulent activities. Addresses, emails, passwords, and financial information. This is all the PII that adversaries are often looking for so they can launch additional attacks against organizations and individuals. How do these attacks occur? Number one is malware, and malware is really a general category for software that has malicious intent, that generally is installed unbeknownst to the user of the system, or if it is, they don't understand the malicious impact that it's going to have on their system. Viruses. Viruses are a type of malware that require user interaction to spread, meaning they have to click on something, install something, or do something. So we want to make sure users are aware of the activities and actions that can lead to the spreading of viruses on their system. We have ransomware, and this is one of the most destructive types of malware out there because it can lock you out of your entire system unless you pay the ransom effectively to get the decryption key to be able to view your data again. Short of paying that ransom, in most cases, you have to reinstall the OS and recover all your data from backup if you have one. We also have insider threat. Insiders probably pose the greatest threat to organizations. And although this may be counterintuitive, the reason is that insiders have a level of trust and access within an organization that outsiders don't have. And so we have to be extra vigilant about monitoring those insider activities to make sure that they're not performing activities that go against the company's or organization's security policy. Next, we have phishing schemes. And when you think about email, you think about spam, you think about all these things that we get in our inbox every day, oftentimes, millions of times a day, these phishing emails are sent out that are trying to entice a user to click on something or perform some action that is going to have malicious intent on their system. We have another type of attack that is more targeted. This is a spear phishing attack. With a spear phishing attack, the attacker has inside information about the victims, the organization, or the person that they are trying to target. And they use this information to gain greater likelihood that somebody is going to perform the actions that are outlined in the email or other ways that they may try and get you to perform some activity that may, lead to some sort of data exposure. This is a huge issue today. So we look at the world as a whole. 429 million identities were stolen in 2015. And this number is only continuing to increase every year, every month, as more and more people become connected to the internet. Of those 429 million identities that were stolen, 13 million cases of fraud have occurred. So what does this really mean? That means that most of this information has not even been utilized yet. So they're just waiting for the right opportunity to use that stolen information to your own detriment, to organizations' detriment.